All right, so I wanted to try out the Echo paddle. It is on the PAS 2620, and man, that thing is awesome. little heavy, but man, it does a really good job. So this here, my driveway, my sidewalk, my entry sidewalk, took me 10.5 minutes, because I can see the timer right here on the camera. So it took me 10.5 minutes to get all that done. And I'm a little bit kind of huffing and puffing, but I'm fat and I'm getting old. So shoveling would have taken me way longer. And I probably would have had to take a couple breaks, just to be honest. I'm not in the best shape. So yeah, so we're gonna try this thing out today. We're gonna drive around and we're gonna do a few houses. Gonna kind of hit some family members' houses, get you know, anybody else that wants their driveway, sidewalks or whatever done. We're gonna hit that, and I just want to play with it. I want to play with it and see how it does. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some salt down, because as you can see, we got some ice underneath the snow. It kind of iced last night before it snowed, and then we're gonna come back after we hit a few houses, and we're gonna try to get this ice all cleaned up with the paddle as well. So stay tuned for that. I think you know, if the ice starts melting in a little bit, I think it's not gonna be a problem at all. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do today, and I'm gonna throw some ice, and then we're going to head on out. Okay, so I've done a total of 3 driveways today. I went to go do a 4th, but it was already done. And these are just, I'm not charging anything. These are just kind of family members. Just kind of wanting to test out the machine and see how it works. So far, I really like it. The one thing I'll say is I think it would struggle a little bit with some really thick snow, because once it starts to kind of build up, it gets a little bit harder to push. But there's kind of a trick to it. So if you've noticed what I've done, I kind of try to split the driveway and then just go off. And the reason why I did that is, but also I've found if you kind of take the paddle and you kind of angle it a little bit to the side that you're throwing it, it works a lot better. When you go straight, a lot of times the snow will want to kind of blow over the top of it, and it's not as clean look, in my opinion. So if you kind of just take the paddle and kind of angle it, and then you can kind of disperse the grass, or the grass. Here I am. Nope, we're past the grass stage. We're on the snow, but you can kind of disperse the snow in kind of an angle, and it keeps it from really building up. So I think it's a really cool tool. So what we're gonna do now is, I just got back to my house, so I'm gonna try to get up the ice. I threw some ice melt down this morning, and we're gonna try to get the ice up and see how that does, and then hopefully we can get it just a tad bit cleaner than before. That wasn't too bad. Came up pretty easily. It's a little bit slushy, so that definitely helps. But as you can see, all in all, pretty good. Sidewalk there came off really good.